I wonder what's going to happen to Celtic now. Sure, Duke has been dealt with, but that's not going to heal the sadness in their hearts. And apprehending his own dad isn't exactly going to cheer Eustace up either. He seems pretty down. I wonder if I can do something to cheer him up. I've got an idea. Hey Elliot, what do you say we head over to the restaurant in the Central Plaza? Which one? That one Eustace's uncle runs. I think it might just cheer you up a bit. During deciding that was the best way to cheer him up, Reen brought Elliot to the whatever restaurant. Once there, they received special permission from Eustace's uncle to go up to the VIP room. Or floor, not room. What a beautiful melody. That pianist has been in several music magazines, you know? Oh, so she's famous. That explains how her music manages to resonate so well. Only the pros can manage that. Of course, the same goes for you too, Elliot. What? No way. Just hearing her play makes me realize that I've still got a long way to go. The world of music really is deep. Your mom was a pianist too, wasn't she? Yeah. I remember how she used to play all sorts of stuff for us. She'd always play something fun and lighthearted for me and Fiona whenever we were down. It worked like a charm. Always cheered us right up. I bet she did the same for Dad, too. Thanks, Reen. I can see why you brought me here now. You wanted to remind me that music has the power to inspire and help people move on, right? Guilty. It's just a shame I couldn't do it with my own performance. Really, that would have been cool. Sorry for sucking. Don't be so hard on yourself, Reen. In fact, you've helped me realize that there's still something I can do for the people of Celtic. Now I just need the time and an ideal opportunity. Give us a shout when that time comes, okay? We'll gladly help you out. Right, I think it's about time I head at it myself. Listening is nice, but nothing beats actually playing. It works for me. Knowing Elliot wouldn't back down after setting his heart on playing, Reen asked Hammond and the pianist for permission. Fortunately, they were more than happy to agree, and everyone in the restaurant was soon able to enjoy a special performance from him. Unsurprisingly, he played on par with the pianist before him. Both Reen and the customers couldn't help but be fully entranced by the wonderful sound of his music. Yes, it's good that we were able to put an end to the issue with Eustace's father, but the winds that blow through this nation grow more tempestuous. So I'm here to pray that they might finally calm, at least a little bit. I could probably use a little prayer right now. I think I'll join you, actually. So, this is kind of a weird request, but while we're here, would you mind teaching me how people pray in Nord? Sure. Shall we move up a little then? That should do. Praying like this kind of makes me feel like I'm in tune with the wind as well. Well, it is the traditional Nord way of prayer after all. They say that doing so calls forth the voices of the spirits and Adios in order to rid the world of disaster. Of course, how that actually works isn't really explained. I see. It's kind of frustrating to know that all we can really do right now is pray. Reen? Well, this war has brought about so many sacrifices at this point. Whether it to be innocent victims or the soldiers who fell in battle. But in the end, there's nothing we can do to stop that. Celtic's proof enough of that. That's why I can't help but feel so frustrated at myself. I understand what you mean. I feel the same during my time in Nord, or I felt. There's simply nothing we can do in the face of such a powerful storm. But that doesn't mean we should stand by idly as we watch the destruction. I know that, but it's just... No one person can make their way through life without help. No one can cover every need, every eventuality. But that's okay, because mankind shows its greatest strength through banding together. Huh? Those are the words of an old traveling priest who used to visit Nord long ago. In the end, there's only so much we can do alone. However, by accepting this and working together, people can overcome any trial they face. My time with Class 7 led me to believe that this is what he meant. Huh. You're not alone, Green. You have me and the rest of Class 7, not to mention many other comrades with you. So let's do what we can to prevent any more tragedies like Celtic from happening. You're always so confident, guys. Maybe I should take a few pointers from you. This doesn't change the fact that we've got a tough road ahead of us, though. But knowing I've got all of you by my side makes me confident that we'll pull through. I feel very much the same. Let's walk down that road together, then take back our home. Right! Alright. Eustace's recent actions have me thinking. If my father stepped from the path of righteousness, would I be able to do the same thing Eustace did? Would you? I don't even want to think about that. It couldn't have been easy for him, of course. It'd take a lot of strength to stand up to your father like that. But I'm sure having our support is helping him make it through. He might not say it, but I think he appreciates us being here. You might be right. Aside from our support, helping him, he's full of himself that he's bound to recover his self-ego. Yeah, once his ego reinflates itself. And on that note, I have shopping to do. Wouldn't want to show too much compassion, would we, Machias? What could he be here to buy, though? What are you here to buy, anyway? Flowers for some special occasion? That's one way to put it. Actually, while you're here, mind helping me choose? I think it'd make him happier if you did. Together, Reed and Machias made their choice, and walked to the North Croydon Highway. This is Sar Bridge, right? Is there a reason you brought that bouquet, Machias? It's my way of paying respects. This lake flows towards Celtic, so I guess here will do. It's for the market manager, isn't it? Well, yes. I owe him a lot, after all. It's because of him that we were able to avoid being noticed by the Provincial Army during our time in Celtic. I don't think Class 7 would ever have been reunited if it weren't for his help. It's frustrating, knowing that we'll never be able to pay him back. This is the least I can do for him. Machias. It was the anniversary of my cousin's death the other day, but I wasn't able to visit her grave. I couldn't with how things are at the moment, but it's the least I can do for her too. Oh, was it? What exactly are you planning to do with that bouquet? Guys taught me a Nord way of paying respects to the dead that I wanted to try. They say that sending a bouquet down a river, your feelings will reach those that have departed. This is my way of swearing an oath to both of them. That we'll make it through the war no matter what. That I'll work toward turning Erebonia into a country where the innocent have no need to suffer anymore. If only. Changing an entire country sounds impossible. But, you know what, Machias? Part of me feels like we could pull it off. If we can make it through this, there's no limit to what we can do. To what we can change. You really think so? I'm glad you feel the same as I. I'm sure your cousin and the market manager are watching over us too. So let's make sure not to disappoint them. I wouldn't dream of it. Watch me, you two. With Class 7 by my side, I'll make sure to fulfill this vow I've given. Rean and Magia stood in respectful silence as they watched the bouquet float into the distance. Once it was completely out of view, they walked back to Bereahard. The RMP should be able to take care of the mansion for the time being. Perhaps this is a chance for me to take one of the horses out for a final ride before I leave. That sounds kind of fun, actually. Mind if I join you, Eustace? I haven't even seen any of your family's horses since that race we had. Not at all. That gives me an idea, in fact. Come with me. Where? Rean borrowed one of the horses from the Alberia mansion while Eustace rode another. Together they set off on horseback towards Argus Canyon while Eustace taking lead. Huh. This is where we had our duel before, isn't it? Why'd we come out here? Draw your sword, Rean. I'd like to request another duel with you. Eustace. Do you remember what you told me during our field study here? You claimed that there was something honest about the way I fought. And that it was because I learned my swordsmanship from someone I trusted. I did, didn't I? My trust in my brother has not faltered. However, because of that trust, I fear that when the time comes to fight him, my sword will be hindered by hesitation. I dread the day that I will have to turn my blade upon my own brother. I'm not proud of it, but that's how it is. I can hardly blame you, Eustace. Anyone in your position would feel that way. Perhaps, but that's why I'd like to face off with you, Rean. Whether I win or lose, I believe our duel will allow me to cast away my doubts. And through that, I should be able to better trust in my own convictions, regardless of whom I may face. I realize that this is a somewhat selfish request, but please, this is important to me. Am I even allowed to say no after that speech? It's not often you ask for favors like this either. So sure, let's go. Just know that I won't be holding back. Hit me with all you've got. With pleasure. Thus Rean and Eustace began their duel, putting all their strength into the battle. They cleared their heads of distractions, their focus purely on trying to be the victor. With that, the fight continued on until... I don't think I can move another muscle. Neither can I. Even in real battles, it's not often that I fight to the point of exhaustion. I think it's because we can read each other so well that we're able to fight to this point, really. Granted, I could see Master Kafai and Viking Arcade keeping it up the whole day without getting tired or bored. We're not them, but I still think we did pretty well for a couple of teenagers. Agreed. It was fun in our own strange way. Thank you, Rean. I feel as though I can now go forth and fight with that same honesty yet again. I may have been taught by Rufus, but it was Class 7 who helped me to further develop any of my skills. No need to thank me. I'm just glad you were honest with me and asked. That was beyond awful. Afterwards, they somehow managed to summon up the energy to get on their horses and return to Bereahard. Alright, last bonding event. We're gonna bond with Elisa. But guess what? I'm not doing her ending. I'm gonna reload my save and go use this on Emma when I'm done. I'm glad Duke Alberea's arrest went as smoothly as it did. I hope Otto can find some peace now. Oop, I'm sure he will. Arresting a Duke was never going to give the people of Celtic back what they'd lost, but it's the most we could do for them. And we've got you and Valimar to thank for that. Without the two of you, the Duke might still be in power right now. Is something wrong? No, I'm fine, don't mind me. She's definitely got something on her mind. Elisa, if you got something on your mind, there's no need to keep things bottled up. I'm always here if you need someone to talk to. Typical Reen. Well, maybe not that typical. You're not usually this sharp, but you're right. And now that you bring it up, let me ask you a favor.
I do not understand the question. I request clarification. You and not my awakener wish to board me?
That's exactly what I want to do. Would that be possible? I don't want to use you to fight or anything like Reen does. I just want to see what it's like inside. Just for a little while, if that's okay.
Is that not possible or something?
Okay. You gotta let me pass on this one. You gotta let my anger pass on this one. Why is this the only one that's fucking voiced? It's because it's Elisa, isn't it? Because it's Elisa. Fucking hell.
You said they were secondary contractors, so I was thinking it wouldn't be a problem, but maybe I had the wrong idea.
You do not. It is entirely possible for secondary contractors to board me.
Really?
However, only my awakener is able to operate me as intended. There is no comprehensible reason for anyone else to desire access to my interior.
Huh, it's okay. I don't need to operate you, honest.
Thanks, Valimar. Can you let her inside then?
As you wish.
And they're both going in. Of course. She's about to be sitting on his lap. She's gonna be sitting on his fucking lap. God damn it.
Oh, what? What?
Valimar, did you really have to pick this position?
While I have more than sufficient room for a human and a familiar to ride in comfort, an extra human does put an unforeseen demand on available space. I am afraid there is not much I could do under the circumstances.
Oh, you are so lying.
It's fine. I guess I can make do for a little while. It's kind of weird sitting like this with you, but I guess I am the one who asked for it. I'll live.
Well, if you're alright with it, I'm sure not going to complain, but...
So this is what Valimar looks like on the inside, huh? It's kind of gloomy, isn't it?
Well, there's not much point in having the front screen on when I'm not actually fighting. I have it up often enough these days, but honestly, it doesn't bother me that much. I can see outside fine when I need to.
Oh, right. It's weird to sit here and think of all the battles you've fought with Valimar. When you fought those Alliance soldats and against Scarlet and Vulcan, you were right where you're sitting now. Even when you fought with Crow.
The fights are always different, but the scenery in here doesn't change much. I'm usually so caught up in the fight that I don't really pay much attention to what it looks like inside here. Celine and Valimar have helped me a lot, though, so I'm getting better at this whole thing, bit by bit.
It's just not fair. We're your classmates and your friends. We're supposed to be fighting alongside each other all the way. But you and Valimar always take on the hardest battles. All we can really do is back you up from the sidelines. And to be honest, it's been on my mind for a while now. It bugs me to feel like we're just not doing enough.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to see what Valimar looked like on the inside?
Yeah. I thought if I could, I'd have a better understanding of what you go through and what it must be like. Looking around, it feels even more isolated than I expected. Lonely, even. Seeing all the things you do from the outside, then seeing what it looks like on the inside, I have to wonder, are you okay with the way things are? Are you okay with putting yourself on the line over and over like this? Shouldering such a huge burden all alone, and even the burden of those lives you weren't able to save?
Lisa, I've never once felt like I was fighting those battles alone. You said it yourself, right? I've got all of you backing me up, either on the ground or on the courageous. Sure, you're not inside Valimar with me, but I know you all have my back. That's why I can keep fighting day after day. In that sense, it's not so different from our days at Thor's.
Well,
You don't have to worry about me, Elisa. As long as I know you're all there and that I can look forward to seeing you again after each operation, I'll fight my hardest and I'll come home the victor. All I ask is that you keep me in your heart and lend me your aid.
always, Reen. Just don't go doing anything too reckless in here, okay? You're really important to all of us, but especially to me. So,
Elisa.
Perfect timing.
What is it, Valimar?
I have detected an abnormal increase in your heart rates. Maintaining optimal health is ideal. I recommend rest and a medical examination.
No, it's okay. We're fine. We're doing great.
yeah, never felt better. Thanks for worrying about us, Valimar.
That from Valimar's like, bullshit. After taking a moment to unfluster themselves, Reen and Elisa disembarked from Valimar. And all while feeling slightly embarrassed and more than a little awkward, they made their way back to Berehard. Yeah, bullshit. Alright. I'll be honest. I was alright with that. I'm okay with that. Because Elisa didn't really annoy me with that one. So, that one was okay. But still, I'm not saving that. I'm getting my Emma ending. I ain't going for no Elisa ending here. You know, final night thingy. Not the true actual ending that I'm going for. You'll find out which character that is at the time. But, yeah, that wasn't bad. But it pisses me off that Elisa's is the only one that's voiced. That's how you know that they were like, no, Reen and Elisa are canon. Though, from what I've heard in Hajimari, Trails of the Beginning, Reen is still single. So, yeah. Man, when you get your mind on so many things, you seem to forget that you were looking for some specific dialogue. Damn it. Their time apart hasn't hurt their relationship at all. And that's all we're gonna get. No. Whoa, time and place, Tiger. That's not a promise to make lightly. Make sure you keep it. I think we'd all like that, actually. Nice. Alright. Pretty sure I needed Elisa here. Yeah, we know we've already read this, so... we'd certainly have no issues with her coming aboard. Might we ask why you're so opposed? Talk about stubborn. I think I literally just found the area that stopped me from getting all of the treasure chests. I don't remember this place. Are you fucking kidding
This
me?
one looks dangerous.
Here we go.
Be careful.
Bro, I'm not
Let's keep
messing with you
moving.
right now. I don't remember this place at all. But this must be how I missed getting the treasure chest
There's a
trophy.
treasure chest!
Because I didn't come through here. I don't remember freaking Mothman over there. Man, you gotta be kidding me.
That treasure chest is absolutely beautiful.
Just because they actually opened this area up.
My turn.
Termination slash.
My blade will cleave ignorance and light the way.
There.
Okay, it's safe for now.
No complaints here.
So what do we get? So then, I'm gonna go down to North Croydon Highway 3. You son of a bitch.
That one looks
Here
tough.
we go.
This'll be
Let's
fun.
keep
Fat
moving.
prick. Damn. Okay, no, okay, so yeah, just the 2 area there is the one I've never been able to actually get into. Because I never knew I could actually go in here. And trial chests don't seem to count to the chest trophy, which is kind of stupid, but they don't count, so alright. What different dialogue we got? All the Croydon Province Army has done is temporary withdrawal from the conflict. Not even I could guarantee your safety if you were to anger them. Where would that be? I can see Claire or her, adjutant, whatever, allowing you to come with them. The situation in the West truly does sound dangerous. That's some sense of duty. And all the while, you would be doing it specifically as students. I think you may be right. We've got this sweet broom closet with your name on it, Rexy. Well, there you go. Let's see what different dialogue we got here. You were working with, God damn it. Gonna make everyone some sweets or something? Oh, wait, I forgot to get rid of Elisa. Shit, we just missed something. What, you guys know what it is? It's a semi-precious stone made from tree sap. Yeah, I skipped the first one forgetting this would have dialogue. Well, if it's just as yummy as it is pretty, don't even think about it. The end's in sight. Actually just going ahead like this. Good. I don't know, maybe we skipped something for you, sis, but it was worth all the effort in the end. Kinda wish I'd gotten a lick of that after all. The winds were with us this time, thankfully. Why did I forget about her? Wait a minute. Wasn't that Burial from the Occult Research Society? Like, why do I not remember finding her here? Or following her this way? There was something odd about her, that's for sure. I think it'd be best if we went after her. I don't remember, like, her walking this way, you know?